Okay, what we're talking about today, fat loss and macro. Oh, how do I lose fat? How do I lose my belly fat? Like I just can't get rid of it. All I do every day is like I eat healthy, like I eat apples, I eat bananas, but why do I still have belly fat? Why can't I lose weight? If this is the amount, let's make a bar, okay? This is the amount of energy you use in a day, let's say, okay? So energy used. So this energy is in 24 hours, so 24 hours, and you use, let's say, we'll call it 2,000 energy, okay? So energy used is everything. It's literally from your heart beating, it's from blinking, it's from walking, it's doing your work, it's watching TV. Everything costs energy, okay? Even when you sleep, you're burning energy. So in a whole 24 hours, you're using 2,000 energy. But now in your day, let's say, you consume, so you eat food, right? That contains energy. Let's say you eat about the same. So energy, let's call it energy eaten. Okay, eaten. So that's equal. So when you consume the same amount of energy that you use, weight is gonna stay the same. Okay? Zero, no weight gain. The reason is because your body has no extra energy to store as fat. Because what is fat? It's storage site for energy. Okay? So if you were to eat more than 2,000, let's say you ate 500 energy more, then you would have 500 that would be stored as fat. So now, if we're storing fat here, so store fat. Now what happens when we say, okay, this is let's say day 1. Now day 2, you're like, hey, Anthony told me this good stuff. I don't want to eat more than I use, so now I'm going to eat less than I use. Okay, so now I'm going to eat this much. Okay, day 2, you eat 1,500. Okay, so that means you're 500 less energy than the energy you use. That means in that day you lost 500 calories. Your body fat had to break down, give you energy to meet the demands that just a regular day life. Okay, so you're losing. So that's that simple concept. You have to eat less than you use. So energy that I was telling you about before is just, oops, how do I write G? Is just calories. Okay, they're the same thing. Calories is just the word we use. It's synonymous to energy used in the body. Okay, that's basic fitness stuff. Okay, so 3,500 calories. We call it. Let me write it easier for everyone to understand. 3,500 calories is equal to 1 pound of body fat. Okay, which is the stuff on top of your belly. So everyone's got abs. We just got a layer of body fat over it. In one day, if you just took out 500 calories from your day, so 1 equals minus 500 calories. If you can find a way to keep it down to minus 500 calories for 7 days, so times 7, you will burn 3,500 calories, and that's equal to minus 1 pound per week. So now people are going to be like, okay, well, maybe I don't have to change my eating habits. Maybe I'll just exercise like crazy. I'm going to burn 500 calories a day. That way I don't have to eat less. Okay, now that will work for a moment in time, but your body loves you a lot, so it adapts. Okay, so maybe the first time you do cardio, you spend an hour on the treadmill, you burn 500 calories. Okay, that's good. So you're like, yeah, I'm going to do it again. Day 2. You try to burn 500 calories, but even though it says 500 calories on the treadmill, it might be like just 400 calories because it's starting to adapt. Your body's like, okay, since I'm starting to work more, I better save more energy for later. It's a survival mechanism. So you can't just cardio to the wall every single day and do the same thing and expect to change. So diet and exercise in combination is the easiest to lose. Okay? So now let's say normally you go to Tim Hortons for breakfast and you get like a coffee and a donut, and that's equal to 500 calories. So by taking that out, you save 60 minutes of cardio. You just lost 500 calories just by doing that. So this is the whole general premise. You just gotta eat less. That's how every single diet works. That's why people always say, oh, I gotta eat clean. Why is eating clean such an easy way to lose weight? Because eating clean means restricting yourself to healthy foods. Healthy foods are generally low calorie, so it's so easy to drop weight. Okay? It's not the fact that, oh, I only eat apples and I don't drink milk. This is why I'm losing weight. It's because you're eating less. Same with any detox. Notice they say, okay, buy my detox powder or buy my Fit Tea. You just gotta drink it and replace every single meal with it and you'll lose weight. Well, you're losing weight not because of the Fit Tea. You're losing weight because you're not consuming any calories. So you're in this huge deficit of this is energy used, and suddenly one day you say, okay, I'm only gonna eat this. Well, obviously you're gonna lose weight. It's not the Fit Tea. It's just because you're eating nothing. So that's how it works. It's just, you can't get fat if you're not eating eating anything, right? So now that we understand, eat less is lose fat. Now we're gonna talk about something that's very popular in the bodybuilding community. It's called flexible dieting. And flexible dieting, why is it practiced by bodybuilders? Well, and why should we care what bodybuilders are doing? It's because bodybuilders are the masters of fat loss. I'm not talking about steroids, I'm talking about like the natural, non-enhanced bodybuilders. So a lot of the best bodybuilders that live a kind of a healthy, sustainable lifestyle, like the last female Olympia, she did flexible dieting, okay? And all that is making sure you're eating enough calories to lose fat at an easy, maintainable rate. So this brings me to this pyramid here, which is a pyramid of, let's call it, of diets, okay? I didn't create this pyramid. It's by some famous bodybuilding coach, powerlifting coach, Eric Helms, okay? And I'm just going to simplify everything that he talks about to you guys. This goes from most important at the bottom, important, to least important relative to fat loss, okay? So the bottom of the pyramid is the foundation. You need this to lose fat, and this is the least important. So they're not essential, they're not as crucial to losing fat, okay? So the first thing is adherence. Why adherence is the most important thing? It's because you have to pick something you can stick to. That's why when people in the gym come to me saying, oh, I'm going to detox. Well, I'm like, okay, can you live detox for your entire life? Can you just drink Fit Tea for the rest of your life? Are you really going to go out with your friends and be like, no, I got my Fit Tea, I'm not drinking beer today? No, that's not going to happen. Okay, you're going to drink beer, you're going to drink lots of it. So the biggest thing is adherence. You need to stick to a plan, okay? So that's pretty simple, okay? You got to stick to a plan. The next most important thing is calories, is what we just talked about. So eating less than your body needs. I will have a link in the description. You can just go to this link and you're gonna try. You can pop your information into the calorie counter, and it'll tell you exactly how much food you need to eat to get started with fat loss. Okay. So how do you track your calories? Okay, that's the next thing. Because how can I just look at my Gatorade and know how much calories this is? Well, in all your food, there's the nutrition facts, so you'll be able to see how much calories you're consuming, okay? Now, we're not in the old school days. We don't need to pen and paper everything. We have lots of food tracking apps. The one I like to use is My Fitness Pal, okay? It's by Under Armour. In here, it's a food diary, so you'll be logging all your food and you're trying to hit your calorie target to lose fat. I'm going to pretend we did the calculator, okay? And I'm telling you, okay, you got to start eating 1,500 calories. And if you do that, you'll lose let's say that you'll lose 2 pounds per week. if you were to eat like 1,500 calories worth of burgers, so let's say junior chickens from the dollar menu are 500 calories each. If you ate 3 a day, you would lose fat at 2 pounds per week. Okay? Yes?
So I only have to eat 3 a day?
Yeah. And you would lose 2 pounds a week.
So I eat nothing else the whole day?
Yeah, but see, the issue with that is you would get no nutritional value. So you'd be, like, in terms of a body fat perspective, you lose fat, but in terms of a health perspective, that wouldn't be good for you because suddenly, you don't get enough fiber, your digestion's not working properly, you're lacking all these things. So flexible dieting is more than just putting whatever you want in your body to get 1,500 calories. It's about being smart, being rational. So it's about, okay, I can have my junior chicken, but I mean the rest of the day I should probably eat some better foods that will, that make me feel good, that's healthy, okay? So it's just a way of eating that's not restricting you to being human. And this is the most sustainable and maintainable way. And sustainability is so key because if you can't sustain this lifestyle, you can't expect to keep your results. Okay, like anyone can drop 40 pounds, and then someone will post a before and after picture of them losing 40 pounds. But what happens to them after, right? If you talk to them after, they could have put on another 60 pounds because they weren't able to sustain their detox, clean eating lifestyle. How many friends do you see on Snapchat? They're like, oh, I'm gonna start eating clean. And then 2 days later, they're posting pictures of brownie being like, I hate myself. Well, brownies are okay if you are rational. You eat within your means, but you also eat good stuff too, okay? And now if you can stick to this and keep readjusting your plan, maybe hire a coach or hire a personal trainer who will manage this number or a registered dietitian to manage this number and give you advice on how to, how you can keep losing, then you'll be in a good place. This is something, so it could take you 6 months to get to your goal, it could take you a year to get to your goal. It depends on how much you got to lose. Bigger people, you can lose a lot faster. Like you have a lot more to lose, that's why. Lighter people, like they aren't too far, they don't have to lose as much weight, but they're probably closer to their goal in general. Okay? So, if you can do the calories part, so this is really all you need to lose fat. You don't need this other stuff. You don't need the top of the pyramid. You don't need macros. You kind of don't want to worry about micros. You don't need to worry about meal timing. Meal timing is pretty irrelevant. Like if you eat one time a week and one time in a day and you eat your 1,500 calories, you're gonna lose just because you ate once a day. It doesn't matter. Versus if you spread it out 6 times a day, it's all up to you. Okay? And look how tight it is on the pyramid. It's not very important. And the least important is supplements. So let's say you go to Popeyes and they're like, yo man, you gotta try these new BCAAs, you gotta get this CLA fat burner. It's like literally 0.05% gonna make a difference. If sometimes it's just a big marketing scam, okay? So don't even worry about this, don't worry about meal timing, just get your calories in, live a balanced lifestyle, and stick to it. It's not like, do your parents ever tell you not to take shortcuts, okay? That you wouldn't cut through the forest in the middle of the night. Why would you cut in terms of, doing weird shit to your body, okay? Like fit tea, that's not normal, okay? So, clearly you guys know I already hate fit tea and detox a lot. So, that's all you really gotta do. So pop into the calculator and figure that out, okay? So now we're gonna move to the more intense stuff. So this is part 2.